Here's a picture of this truck.
Back at the office, Jamie is checking out photos of the big buck solution to his equipment problems.
They're just doing the finishing work right now, so it's looking pretty good.
6 months ago, he ordered a custom-built truck called a Rotator.
$750,000 for that truck. It's the top notch. It's the best of the best.
What makes it the best is the boom arm. It can rotate almost 270 degrees, allowing it to lift and pull wrecks from almost any angle.
Good to go.
The Rotator is being custom-built by Miller Industries in Chattanooga, Tennessee. But it's 3 months overdue. Today, Jamie's counting on good news that it'll be ready before Christmas.
We're just on our way to see our sales rep. Park right on the left side here. The factory promised it to be done by today. Howdy.
Jamie is about to see what $750,000 has bought him.
Wow. It's the Holy Grail.
Weighing in at 40 tons, this is the state of the art.
Wow.
The behemoth of towing that can get the biggest wreck out of the tightest spot. Jamie's betting it will make him the undisputed king of the Coke.
That is nice.
Well, you guys have put your scratch in this. I don't know if you'll live to tell about it.
What do you think of this finish we did?
Yeah, that should hold up good. You know, with the brighter color, it makes it easier finding everything inside there at night.
Wow.
The build meets all of Jamie's expectations until
Wow, quite a gap in there, eh?
he spots something that shouldn't be there.
That's way too much of a gap. Like that's only supposed to be 6 inches. Well, we had the tank shortened to have this
Is that right?
proper. I shortened them specifically so back a cab would be 6 inches. They were supposed to have this wheelbase just perfect. So, I mean, now we got this, it's like a foot, it's gotta be 1.5 foot gap there. Well, wow. If that truck is too long, then we've got problems.
The Rotator's been brought outside to get measured.
The very back of the vehicle to the front of the vehicle has to be 41 feet long. But it has to be right on the money. There's no guessing.
If it's more than 41 feet long, it won't be allowed back across the border.
So if it isn't 41 feet, we got trouble. "41 3 inches. It's a $750,000 mistake. We can't even use it. It's junk. The very back of the vehicle to the front of the vehicle has to be 41 feet long.
Jamie's worst nightmare has just come true.
41 3 inches. As beautiful as it is, as much money as we've gone through to make it and build it the way we want it and what we need, if it's not made according to the spec, it's junk. It's a boat anchor. It's something we can't use. So can we measure that just one more time? Let's double check this thing. Is that as far folded up as it can be? Will it tilt in more? Right? So that's square, or very close to square. So put that right in against it. So will this have to measure now to see where this thing is?
Coming up on the axle, you can do right there.
Isn't that something? Look at this, you guys. 41 feet, exactly. So that truck is right on the money. Things are good. Happy now. Get out of there. So we're away to the races, so we're gonna be heading home. Said you could back it up, not drive it. Okay.
After 6 long months of waiting, Jamie finally gets to drive his new toy home.
B. mother piece of What? Step fell off it, sucker. And not even 5 miles away from the plant. Well, it's $750,000 and the step falls off the prick. I'm getting chest pains, man. First the toolbox thing. Okay, I'll do one more. Okay, let's get out of here. Get off this highway.
It's the first big call for the 75-ton rotator.
Trailers are really heavy, you know, they're 50,000 pounds a lot of times, so sometimes you need big iron to handle big iron. Ooh, she's crashed pretty good. Okay. Wayne's pretty safety conscious, and he, right off the bat, he warned me, he said, keep that boom away from there. These power lines are so powerful, they'll jump to your boom. We'd be dead people, so we gotta be really careful about power lines.
The tractor's totaled, but the well-worn trailer still seems okay.
What's he got in there?
Mining something, they can tell us what it is.
The goal is to detach the trailer and hook it up to a new tractor so the cargo can continue on its way.
Oh, they don't want to block traffic here, so we're going to try to work within the lane.
With 5 times more pulling power than a normal tow truck, Jamie's new rotator should get the job done in no time.
The pad under okay?
The custom-designed truck came with all the latest accessories, including ice cleats.
It just digs right in the ground.
They're designed to give the rotator extra traction when it's pulling. But Jamie hasn't had a chance to read all the manuals.
I think what they're supposed to do is go this way, and you're supposed to put a pin through them. So I think we could have screwed up one of them by not knowing how to put them on. Is that where that goes?
It might be.
It's called on-the-job training.
That's how you get most of your training in the towing business.
First step in Jamie's game plan, use the rotator to lift the front end of the trailer.
Jamie, your truck.
Jamie's new toy finds itself on the losing end of a wrestling match. The chains dig into a rusty area where the old trailer was patched up in the past.
All the cargo went to the front end.
Yeah, it is.
That's what's
The crew would like to open the trailer up and see where the load is, but the owner has ordered them to keep the doors locked and sealed.
We have to get a big strap under here on both sides and double shackle it together and get over top of it. But we still have huge closeness or proximity to the lines here, so that's a real issue.
Jamie would normally want to use a spreader bar, a kind of cradling system for the lift. But those power lines overhead mean he doesn't have enough clearance. So he must improvise and hope for the best.
See how sharp that is? That'll cut these straps like butter.
Get a mud flap and wrap it on the strap, put them on the corner of the rail.
Kevin volunteers to go under the damaged trailer and retrieve a mud flap.
I'm feeling this is not the right tool for this job. Pry bar. Woohoo.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll just use some absorbent pads.
How's the sides on that thing?
Actually, it's not too bad.
5 long hours, Jamie has tried to wrestle a heavy, aging trailer out of a ditch. The highways department wants the road kept open. It's put Jamie in a tight spot under some power lines.
If you're not on the game, if you don't take care of it, it'll take care of you. Simple as that. You're only as good as your last job. Ah! The wall just cave in? Uh-oh.
That just buckled the trailer.
A simple task has turned into a nightmare.
That whole trailer's just look at the back of it, the ripples.
It's not the way Jamie wants to build his rep with his new rotator.
That's bad.
Because the trailer is now damaged, the cargo will have to be unloaded by a salvage crew tomorrow morning.
Keep holding it so it has pressure on it.
But Jamie can't wait. He's curious why the trailer is so heavy.
There's a lot of weight in that front end, way more than there should be. And now we gotta look in the back end, which we didn't really want to do, but we will.
What? Oh boy, don't we look funny.
That's a lot of weight there, man, more than you know.
Yeah, and it ain't centered.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14.
And how much they weigh each?
15.51 kilograms a box. It looks like gold. Cadmium metal.
Cadmium?
It's got a placard here.
What's the placard?
Skull and crossbones.
Poisonous.
Cadmium is a dense metal that's even heavier than iron.
Where that load ended up in the trailer after the crash, it was doomed to failure before we even started. You've got the best equipment, you've got know-how, you understand what you're doing, but it doesn't always work out.
Jamie and the Rotator have a run-in with a tree branch.
This big branch just hit me. I guess I should take it off the road, get anybody else, but what a deal that is. Those air cleaners are worth like 4,000 bucks, and the top's caved in. No, I'm going home to bed. I've had enough.
Most of the driver's side of the truck has been wiped off, so what we're going to get you to do is with your rotator, we'll come in and we'll kind of grab hold of the cab and just kind of pick up.
Just a little bit,
just enough.
Take the crush off.
Yeah, we're going to cut some of the door and the mirror frame out of the way, and then if we need you to lift more, then we'll get
So
you
we
to
can
go from there.
free the victim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jamie moves his truck alongside the wreck and spins the boom out over the smashed cab.
Just tell them I'm gonna put a little bit of a twist on the frame with this one.
Okay, we're gonna put a little twist on the frame.
The grim recovery is over in minutes. And the highway department decides to send heavy rescue home. The wreck can wait till morning.
Highway.
Today, Jamie is going to help Adam recover last night's wreck.
Good day for a wreck, eh?
He brings along 8-year-old James Jr.
James is not at school today, and you're gonna learn how to be a wrecker guy?
Maybe.
That's where we're going, is our accident.
The truck went off the edge after hitting ice on a hairpin turn. Adam is already on scene.
These people are lucky to be alive. I mean, they're hanging off of a cliff here that's 650 feet down. This is a hard job.
What makes the job hard is that the loaded trailer is almost completely undamaged, and Jamie intends to keep it that way.
Like, I can get in here and lift this trailer, no problem, then what? How do we hang onto this front end, right? It's not that we couldn't pull this out.
No.
Another option is we try to disconnect it, but there's a lot of pressure on that pin, and it's probably highly unlikely we're even gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to have another rotator here.
You think so?
Yep, we need another rotator right on the front end of this truck to do the least amount of damage.
2 rotators with their 2 boom arms extended out over the cliff could lift the 40-ton semi without damaging it.
Pick the whole thing up and bring it up over this bank.
Jamie's brother Jason has finally arrived with his rotator.
That's your cousin.
He's got enough equipment to do it all on his own just about, so I'm surprised I got the call.
With the Coquihalla closed, Jamie has no choice but to keep Highway 3 open to traffic.
With these rotators, we're doing the job without blocking the road, so there is no road closure happening here. Just sit it on top here, right on the berm, and then we'll move across one more time and give it one more pull.
The plan is for the rotators to lift the semi from either end, while Adam's truck keeps it from falling any further down the cliff.
I'm gonna pull the trailer back as they're lifting, so I need these chains to hook my lines to so I can winch it backwards as they're lifting it up out of the ditch.
But first, they have to rig harnesses underneath the truck.
It's really deep down there, just so you know. Almost had to get search and rescue to pull me up when I was down there the morning it happened.
Just remember, it's hard to get back up the bank, right? Go this way. Go around that way. You just stand right
An
there.
hour later, it's rigged and ready. But there's a big risk. There's no way of telling if the cargo inside has shifted or not.
You can't open the doors in that trailer and find out where the load is, because if you do, you've just, breached the integrity of the box. So you make that guess, you go up there and you hope that that's the right guess.
So Jamie has to gamble on how to balance the load.
And you never know everything. We could end up having a situation where we do have a lot of weight all concentrated in this front end. If he took a sudden stop or something, you know, we don't know that yet.
If he hasn't found the exact center of gravity, the off-balance trailer could plummet down the canyon, possibly taking one of the rotators with it.
We'll probably have to bring it up, set it back down, and grab the center, right? So we're not going to KO that guy's bumper.
He's going to get something.
Oh, understandable.
I want to save this truck and do less damage to it. I mean, we might get some damage to it coming up, but we're going to try to keep it to a minimal. There's a good possibility if the trailer could break here in half. You don't have X-ray vision to see in that box to see what's going on. There must be a pile of weight in that thing. I want to pick it up a bit more. Go up high, lift it about 3 or 4 feet. I'm gonna boom in a bit, okay? Pulling against each other a little bit.
Okay, pretty soon I'm gonna have to boom out, Jamie. Hold on, hold on.
Stop!
Jamie has called in his brother Jason to help him pluck a loaded semi off the edge of a steep cliff without causing a dime of damage.
So let's go up high, lift it about 3 or 4 feet.
The two rotators have managed to get 40 tons of truck dangling in midair.
Okay, pretty soon I'm gonna have to boom out, Jamie. Hold on, hold on.
Wow.
But now, they've got no place to put it.
So we're afraid of losing it right now. And we don't want to take any chances here. This is a pretty critical thing. Let's get this thing on the ground as quick as we can. So what we want to do is just get it in tight, reset, and do another pick where we're a little more comfortable with it. We're right on an edge here, so it's very possible for this trailer to flip over.
To make room to set the truck down, Jamie's rotator needs to briefly release its grip.
I'll just kind of move ahead a little bit.
He has to move over.
It's unnerving a bit, even to us guys who've been in it a long time, to have that thing hanging there. So
Hey, Sammy, ready?
just get it in here and on the road.
All right, Jen. Hey, hey, hey. You going down?
Yeah, it's good. It's just beautiful. That's a textbook job. What going on, man? What going on? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We didn't drag the oil pan over a rock. We didn't drag the whole unit up and puncture a hole in the bottom of the trailer. We didn't damage the frame on the truck. That's about as good as you get it in this business.
After a few warm days, Jamie heads back up to Skagit Bluffs, hoping the snow melt might uncover the missing wreck. To help him look is salvage expert Jim Lasser.
This will be the second attempt to find it.
Yeah.
There's hardly no snow here. There it is right there. Wow. That's quite a ways down. There it is right there.
Wow.
Melted snow has turned what looked like a boulder into an SUV.
Quite a deal.
The car lost control on a patch of black ice and went over the cliff. Incredibly, the two people in the car lived and were able to climb out on their own.
For a guy to go down 1,000 feet in a car over a cliff like this has got to be the most amazing deal that's happened all winter.
Fuel leaking from the SUV is an environmental hazard. Jamie's challenge is getting it back up the cliff.
Even though it's only a car, it's one of the biggest jobs of the year that we'll deal with.
So this has got some vertical just below us here.
Does it?
Yeah.
Where do you see that?
Well,
Right,
if you
right
look
in
at,
here?
if you look at, yeah, just
Because you can't see.
it's got that vertical section right there.
once you get to vertical, you're rock climbing, right?
How far down do you think that is?
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet?
Yeah.
No truck in Jamie's fleet has a cable that long.
We'll go back to the shop and we'll get some things figured out.
So the two guys that are going down over, can we go over some rope gear with them? Let me get the ropes and stuff rigged here for these guys.
Jim gives them a crash course in mountaineering.
Over there. We're gonna go off that pole and down off that pole.
Okay.
You fall and roll 1,500 feet.
That's good.
You're dead. Take your two hands, slide this up the rope.
Yeah.
And you can tighten up on it and you can pull yourself, for climbing back up, right?
Okay. Okay, so go back down to the bottom and do the part about going up again, just so I make sure I got it. I know it's simple for you.
You'll slide this up as you go and...
Okay. I got it now.
Sammy goes first.
You ready to start going down? Yeah. Hold that knot in one hand.
Just go slow, Sammy. There's no hurry.
Hey, Jim, how far Ken is? Is he okay?
So we're gonna do a little pull just to see if we can get it a little closer to shore and we can hook up to it better. Confirm you want us to pull there, Ken?
Pull up on the cable, please.
Ever so gently, Bruce.
No spool is big enough to take up 1,500 feet of cable. So the plan is to run it through a pulley on the rotator's arm, then attach it to Bruce's truck. By driving forward, he will pull the car up the cliff.
We're not actually winding it onto a drum, we're just driving ahead and it's pulling the 1,500 feet. Ken, you let me know when you want it stopped.
10-4, copy that. Very, very slowly.
Keep going.
It's playing slow. Very, very slow. Stop.
Okay, I'll stop. Go ahead, slow, Bruce.
Jamie has finally got the elusive wreck on the hook when...
You guys okay there? Everybody okay down there? Did it break the cable or a clamp?
The cable snapped. Where did it break at? Up here?
Where's the cable sitting? I can't even see it.
Right here, right where that bush is. I see it down. Scaring me, man. You're going down, you're gonna slide right down.
Where it broke, wherever it broke, down, it's still attached to the vehicle.
And now you have that other end. Where is the other end at where you guys are?
I have no idea where it broke. I think it broke up closer to where you guys, up in the tree line.
We didn't do any damage to anything or what?
So it broke right at the pulley when you usually do. Right at the pulley.
If we could use my line on there, we'd get it up to there.
Jamie's plan B is to double up the broken cable and then pull it with a stronger main line from his rotator.
So now instead of 1 3/8 line pulling up on the car, we have 2.
Now he's got to explain that to the boys below.
What we're trying to do is get a double
line going on, right? So
we're gonna let it down again on my other main line, which is 250 feet. And
then what you do is you'll put the doubled cable through the hook.
Run your other slack line down as far as you can so that we can try to get a double cable.
Just it's always stupid when it's like this, so. Gets stupider as you get more tired and it gets darker and colder. Keep on trucking, keep on plugging away.
Jamie uses the boom arm to carefully steer the wreck up the cliff.
Guys at the bottom, let me know when that thing's gonna hang up on the tree or whatever.
But this crumbled car seems to have a mind of its own.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
On his 5th trip to Skagit Bluffs, Jamie's finally got the wreck halfway up the cliff when it goes off course.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is that thing into the tree now?
It is stuck on it.
Nobody knew that it would go to the tree. It's just the geometry. There's a crown to where the fallout area is, the rock slide there, the rock bank, and it decides to go where it wants.
So you might have to move it over or some kind of get it out in the middle.
Thanks for telling us.
Okay, we're gonna get gored down.
With the other one to hook up, okay?
10-4.
The wreck is far enough up that Jamie can run a line directly from his rotator.
We're gonna hook this chain into rear end, is it okay?
That's beautiful. Right around the rear end.
There's nothing down gonna stop the big line.
No, she's coming home. Coming home to daddy.
Coming okay?
Looking good, buddy. Coming up nice, coming up backwards on its rear wheels.
After 3 frustrating attempts, the slippery SUV is finally back on the road.
We finally slayed the dragon, yeah, that's good. I've had enough of this thing.
What's good, Jimmy? Good to go? Good, go. Okay.
At the end of the day, Jamie lost money on this job, but he got it done.
You know, you just don't quit. You know, we're not quitters. We're not guys to just walk away when there's a bad day or a bad week.